Tonight we're going to talk about how somebody's mistake, not mine, very happy about that one, led to some spec, which will probably be a mistake on my part, but we shall see. Hello to all my friends out there in YouTube land. It's your buddy Philtastic Phil here, and
Hi.
my beautiful wife who just said hi. Sometimes when you say that, they can't really hear you because we have no microphone on this.
Well, I'm trying to be quiet so that he's sleeping. So.
Yeah, our son is sleeping. So anyway, welcome back to our channel. So, as I said in the introduction, somebody made a mistake, and it wasn't me, it wasn't her. It was the...
Like the song, It Wasn't Me.
Yes. Which you hate. You don't like
hate
Shaggy.
that. Yeah, I hate that song.
Shaggy. Do you like Shaggy or hate him? Leave a comment.
You like that song.
How can you not? It's just one of those songs.
Eh.
I'm not going to sing that one. I do have a little story about that song. Senior year of college, when that was, I guess when that, I think that was towards the end of its popularity. I think it was maybe that summer it was out. Figure 2001. I was renting a house off campus in New Brunswick. And we had a roommate, my roommate, who would not do the dishes. So he would just do his cook whatever and just leave his dishes.
Ugh.
And we're all pissed off about it. We all said, hey, if you're not going to do the dishes, we're going to put them in your bed. And every time the guy answered, every time we said, hey, you didn't do your dishes, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Just like the song. It's like, dude, we saw you making macaroni and cheese. Everybody else does dishes. You don't do that. It's like, oh, it wasn't me. Long story short, we wound up, yes, I felt a little bad about it, but we wound up putting the dirty pots in his bed. And then after that, he's like, I'm just using my own pots.
Oh my
It's like, all right, whatever. But I digress. So, as you may know, if you've watched this channel, I'm a subscriber to the Marvel Unlimited plan. I like that because I can read comics digitally. Doesn't require me to file them in bags and boards and put them in more space. And it saves a little bit of money in the long run. I'm not buying a whole bunch of different shoot-offs and miniseries and whatnot. And every year they send me a little gift box. Each year that's usually themed after whatever Marvel movie or TV show or project is coming out.
This was the one that they sent you duplicate at first. Is that the one?
Yes. So
yeah, okay.
My wife just trampled right through the story. Like, just tell them.
I just remember because when I saw the box, I'm like,
yes.
now I know what you're talking about.
So long story short, they sent me last year's case this year. I already have this. So it's She-Hulk themed because it was sent out last year right before the She-Hulk television show came out, which I enjoyed. Where did you think about?
The end was a little iffy for me. Like, I thought throughout the whole episodes it was good, or throughout the whole season it was good, but then towards the end it was kind of like, really?
I like the end. I know that
was a little weird.
Marvel has come under fire. I shouldn't say fire this week. I'm happy they responded though. There was what I think was a hit piece in Variety about the future of Marvel shows or Marvel films, and I'm happy Marvel responded in the way that they did too. That, look, just somebody's trying to sell magazines in an age where magazines aren't selling anymore. But anyway, so I called and complained. It took about 2 weeks, but they sent me the correct kit. And this popped up. So this is a Nova themed kit. Now the kits in the past, as I said, it's usually tied into either the upcoming Marvel movie or film, or if they have a big story event coming on. And I've saved all the boxes. The only one I don't have is the X-Men box because it came, if you remember, right after COVID was going on where we didn't quite know that packages were safe. So that's the only box I don't have. If you happen to have an empty X-Men from Marvel Unlimited, send it over to me and I'll, just the box. I have the contents. So this came in the mail. You see it's Nova themed, but there's no big Nova storylines at least going on that I know of. There's no Nova TV series. There's always been talk about a movie, but nothing concrete. But what is coming out, today's Tuesday, Monday, the 6th.
Yeah.
Friday, The Marvels is coming out. And I think, well, you mean you look at the trailer, you certainly see connections to the Kree. Probably the Skrulls are going to be in there as well. So I think we might be seeing Nova in cameo in this film. And regardless of what you think about the movie or not, that's not really what my discussion is. We're looking forward to it when it comes out on Disney Plus, or just don't go to theaters. And yeah, look, we're still on
I
baby.
used to love going to theaters, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, we both did. But
That was great.
yeah, that was before somebody.
But you said you're fine not going.
What?
You said you were fine not going again.
I know. Well, look, I mean, now the stuff is available streaming relatively quickly.
Different experience.
Yeah, but you know what? At the same time, we're prioritizing our health. We're prioritizing our children's health.
Yeah.
We are still on baby watch, by the way, as we're filming this.
Yeah.
Before we actually open this, why don't you tell everybody how you're feeling, honey?
I feel good. Just pain, the usual symptoms that goes with pregnancy, of course, and exhaustion and sleepiness and not being able to be comfortable. But again, I'm blessed, so.
We're blessed. We're getting there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's open this up first. I'll show you what Marvel sent me. Then I'm going to show you what I got as a little bit of spec based on this. And look, I'm specking, I don't have a great track record with spec, as my wife will tell you. So don't go by what I'm doing, but whatever.
Did you get it right one time with something, with one of the shows?
Probably not.
You said, see, I knew it. I forgot which show it was, though.
I don't know. Well, we're going to pop this sucker open here. Excuse me for the language, sucker.
I was just going to say, did you just say what I think you said?
Yeah, this is Fantastic Comics and Arts After Dark. What's interesting, too, now that I think about it, the edge of the box, let me see if my wife can identify these. So,
Thanos.
that,
Not Thor.
yeah. What's that one? That's
Thanos. I can't make out what that is.
Silver Surfer's surfboard.
That doesn't look like a surfboard.
It does.
I thought that was a sword.
So you've got the Infinity Gauntlet, Silver Surfer's surfboard, and Mjolnir, the Thor's hammer. So maybe this has something to do with this as well, but we'll find out. So we're opening up the Nova box. And the first thing is they send you a letter. Not going to read the whole thing.
That's a long letter.
Yeah, it is.
Is it like a love note?
Let me... Is it a love note? Yes, it's a love note from Nova. Now, let me see if it says anything. Opus of 10 Incredible Years of Marvel Limited Annual Plus program. Okay, so our Marvel Unlimited team is proud to present you with an ever-growing universe of comics. That's why we wanted this year's kit to represent limitless discovery. Cosmic Marvel stretches from Asgard to Xandar, Earth to nowhere, and spans the Kree, Skrull, and Shi'ar empires. Its storytelling encompasses the Nova Corps, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Silver Surfer, and even Thor, God of Thunder. So I said a couple of places here too. Xandar, Asgard, Earth, nowhere. Do you know what we're talking about?
Sounds so foreign to me. Asgard, Zangar, what?
Asgard is
What language is that?
Asgard is Thor. If you remember, we how many Thor movies have we seen? And Loki, they talk about Asgard quite a bit.
Yeah, I know. Zangar, I don't know.
Xandar was in the first Guardians that was destroyed. If you remember, that's where the Nova Corps were.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you were not familiar with the Nova when I was saying.
No, not at all.
Do you remember in the first Guardians movie, there was the guy from Step Brothers?
What?
The guy from Step Brothers that's not Will Ferrell. I can't think of his name.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember he was in it for like a little small bit?
I don't remember him in it.
Do you remember they had the spaceships that were kind of shaped like a star?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was their version.
Really brief role in it.
Yeah, that was their version of the Nova Corps.
Okay.
So like I said, I'm not going to read the whole letter. Let's just see what's in here. So first is a variant of Captain Marvel Dark Tempest, which I am not reading. But you have all three of the Marvels in here.
As in you're not reading it at all, or you're not going to read it?
I'm not reading that series, so it's a.
Does that mean you're not going to read this one at all?
I probably will just to check it out because I have it, but it's a variant. Now usually they send you a little thing to put your name into to get a special thank you. I guess I forgot to do it because I don't see Fantastic on this, but oh well. And the
You
inside,
haven't really checked every one of them.
it's alphabetical.
Oh.
Yeah. But if you look at last year's, the name is there too. Well, it says to these select members, so maybe I didn't make the select. Now there's another variant in here. This is the first time I noticed them do two variants. And this one is a little bent out of shape. I'd have to get this pressed. This is Loki. It's #1, Legacy number 27. I don't know who the cover artist is.
Is that Loki?
Yeah. I'm looking for the cover. Here, I'll show you this. And there's more names on here, so I'll see if the one goes up to.
Cat?
That's a version of Loki.
What?
Yeah, and this one right here. See it better that way. That definitely could do with the press. I don't know who this cover artist is. I don't think I showed it here. So you have these are all the different Loki variants. I know that you're not familiar with all of them.
The cat looks ridiculous though.
Well, you have this is old school Loki. That one. You have President Loki, who we've seen in the series. They have modern day Loki. I don't know what this Loki is with the fur lined. I think it's just a older Loki, cat Loki. There's the alligator Loki and the kid Loki. Those are from the series as well. And then that's how the female Loki looks in the comics. I know it's a lot different than the series.
Yeah.
And you're liking the season of Loki, I should mention.
Yeah, I like the season better than the first season.
Okay. So now they have a part where you open this up. And yeah, so they have an action figure and a patch and a pin. Well, let's go through this. So first you have a Loki patch.
Oh, goody.
I usually just keep these in the box. Sometimes I'll display them. When I first started making videos, I displayed them in the background, but it got a little too much. This is a very bad Nova action figure. Same with these. I usually just keep these in the box, or if there's somebody I know who likes them, I'll give it to them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not a great...
No, it's not.
Starting to think my spec is worse and worse. And we have Rocket Raccoon pin, which is, again, a cool pin. Okay. So, I mean, the box itself was just okay. A little bit lacking, in my opinion, and the books did arrive damaged somewhat.
I think you should complain again.
Maybe. Oh, and this is kind of nice. The inside cover. Let me shut this. So, oh, that's not how that shuts. The inside cover has some stills in it here. I could see Eternity, Galactus, Nova. I guess it's Gamora, Thanos, Silver Surfer, and Star-Lord. Let me show it here. So, I mean, it's overall a good packing design. But like I said, the contents, at least in my opinion, were a little bit lacking this year. I'm trying to put this away because I don't know how they did this. I'll have to figure that out. So, as I said, this led me to a little bit of spec, and this is a character whom, oh, styrofoam.
Oh, no, please no.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to do this without making a mess.
It's going to go everywhere. Yeah, that's really tightly packed.
This was a character, as I was saying, who has been. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's gonna fly everywhere in a minute.
I don't think so. Rumored to be appearing in the MCU for a very long time. And based on this, I think the Marvels is an excellent opportunity for this character to appear. Any guess who this might be, honey? Kind of dropped a lot of hints, and I told you a couple, like a week and a half ago.
No idea.
Okay. This is the first appearance of Nova, graded at a 9.4. This was from Short Box. Pretty good deal. It's a little loose in here, I have to say. Is this a newsstand? I don't think it's a newsstand.
Loose.
Like usually, yeah, there's a little bit of shift into it. Which is a little bit unusual for a slab.
I was gonna say, what?
Took it out of the box. You have to excuse the glare here. So again, this is the first appearance of Nova. Do you recognize him a little bit now?
Yeah.
So if Nova appears, and this is a book that, let me backtrack a bit. I could say after the first Guardians film, it went really high up and then it went down. And then the second one, it kind of bumped up a little bit because Kevin Feige was saying, hey, I want to do more cosmic Marvel shows.
You have in your pant.
She's talking about the
Down
styrofoam.
below.
Okay.
That's what I was afraid of.
No, it's not a problem. It's styrofoam. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of jumped up every now and then because people think the cosmic universe is around the corner, cosmic Marvel movies, and now it's significantly lower than it was. Certainly for during the first Guardians film, and certainly during the COVID bumps. This is a book that's kind of gone down. It's kind of interesting. I'll say this, I shared my spec with two people, both who agreed that it was a good time, that my spec, I might be onto something, and acknowledging Feige has said, yeah, I want to bring Nova in. Somebody shortly after that did a video of what comics not to buy now, and it was actually the day I finalized his purchase. This was one of them, but whatever numbers he was looking at was not what I was looking at, because he was saying like this was going like in the thousands, not at this grade, and I can tell you I did not spend anywhere near that much. But yeah, I think I'm happy with it. Again, it's a 9.4, which is a pretty good grade. White pages, certainly better, I think, than the Marvel Unlimited pack this year. So, you've been kind of quiet, honey. What are your thoughts?
I don't really know enough about Nova.
Well, all you have to know is that if this bounces back up big, if they indeed have it, then that's something that we will look into unloading at some point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything you want to share with anyone?
That's about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to record a little bit more content this week in the event that we're going to the hospital. You know, I'm going to be doing, I think, a couple comic book reviews from the hospital, maybe.
You are?
So I'm going to shoot for, but we'll
That'd
see how that. Exactly. We'll see how that goes. You know, I should say this. I'm not going to be sitting in the hospital, certainly while my wife is giving birth. Like, hey, guys.
That would be weird.
Let's talk about Batman. Docs, you want to cut the cord? It's like, hold on a second. I need to tell them about Punchline now.
Oh, God.
It's not going to be like that. Now, in theory, it's probably going to be, if it's anything like our last hospital experience, we're going to be
It was so funny.
delirious.
Yeah.
Very tired.
Mm-hmm.
Probably very, very, I'll be disheveled. My wife is always gorgeous, but I'm just a slob.
No, you're not.
But yeah, so something to look forward to. We'll keep you posted on that front. That being said,
I feel like you've been saying that forever now.
what?
Baby watch.
Well, it's been 2 weeks, I think, since I've been posting Baby
more
Watch.
than that. More than that, I thought, no?
Well, peace, love, and comics. Take care.